Welcome back to Blueprints day number 40. I'm going to be blunt with you guys. I've hit a wall with this game. I'm having so much fun playing through it and going through and learning all the different secrets to this game, but I'm having a harder and harder time solving the puzzles that are here. So for today's episode, I would like to go ahead and try to find as many puzzles as possible. Right now we've only gotten 2 of the trophies for the trophies room. I would still like to continue to push to try to get the rest of the trophies. I do thank you guys for the continued comments for everything on helping me along with this and supporting and watching these videos. We've gotten 2 letters so far, 1 pattern, 3 out of the 4 permanent editions, and last episode we got a decent amount of items. Was not able to get into room 46, so maybe we'll try to make an attempt for that. I do love the fact that room 46 is no longer our end goal, but instead just another part towards the story. We did solve the 1 puzzle out here, the music puzzle. Alright, shelter, hovel, tomb. I know there's another secret in the tomb somewhere. We gotta find that. I don't like the hovel, but I think we're gonna take the shelter because in the shelter there is a locked box down here that we can unlock if we figure out the date, today's date. The time lock safe. We also have a radiation monitor that we need to figure out the puzzle for. But if we can figure out what today's date and time is, we can get in here and most likely find something. So I don't believe this room's ever supplied us with items. Coins or nothing, but we do have the allowance of the 2 diamonds and 12 coins. We were able to buy a the swim trunks and the t-shirt and the drawing a blank on the 3rd item that we needed that we didn't buy in the lunchbox. Already. Nice. Spare room, pantry, bedroom. Do want to get to the West Wing Hall. I do want to get out from the garage and explore the left side because of the comment that was given to us that there might be a sigil out there. So I think we'll take the spare room. Breakfast nook, hallway, or bunk room. We'll take the hallway. And the guest bedroom, the regular bedroom, or the courtyard. Think we'll take the courtyard. It typically gives us an item and a couple dig spots. I do want to go for the green rooms again. See if we can get the secret garden, which opens up the antechamber. We got the metal detector. I will figure out the secret to this room. Alright. Hallway closet, breakfast nook, or clock tower. I'm trying to remember. Let me take a look at my notes. We had gotten a letter we had gotten a letter in room 46 before, stating the different notes. And one of the notes read, "Third is high up among all the clocks." So I'm pretty sure it's in the clock tower. Do I want to use the last diamond for the clock tower? Or do I want to use the hallway closet and make a dead end? Tomorrow you start with keys for each tomorrow room in your draft today. Good for hallways, but get a decent amount of keys if we do it. So I think we will get the clock tower. Just gotta be careful now and get some diamonds. There's a coin. Okay. Some more coins. Southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore, carried by westwardly winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow, dark are the days coming forth. Alright, well, I see the pattern. And it looks like swan. I'm just taking little notes here. Southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of a shore, carried by westwardly winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow, dark are the days coming forth. Okay. Write that down, and I'm also looking at this plate here. You see a flower, and I'm guessing the letter A. My guess is there's probably a way to activate a safe hidden somewhere. Can I use the clock tower to determine the time? Just still need to figure out the date. Maybe I'm missing an item or a piece. This is probably going to be a longer episode because, like I said, I am inspecting for clues today. Can't seem to activate anything. Maybe I need like a gear and item or something. See, I can't go over there. Can't seem to interact with any of that. I can't tell if that's a rendering effect or if that's intentional. 2243. Okay. Actually, I think I want to take a look at that note one more time. Like I said, I do apologize. This will probably be a longer episode, because I am trying to figure some things out. I'm pretty sure at this point I probably need to know outside knowledge to get some of these. But at the same time, I'm not looking things up. I did that for one puzzle, and I regret doing that. Southward, I see a swan. Ashen like sands of the shore. Carried by westwardly winds. Rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. I don't know. I was hoping something would have came to me, but I'm not seeing anything. I just realized that this clock here isn't moving. Maybe that's the one that needs a gear. Yeah, it's looking like it's probably... Nope, that one's gears in different positions. It's missing a gear down here. I don't want to wait in this room too long, but I am interested to see what would happen. Maybe we need an item. Let's look around the house and see if we can find an item or something. Just like the spare room, I'm almost certain there's probably a puzzle in here. In fact, that we got probably something here. I'm just not seeing how to activate it yet. Alright, let's go through the hallway continue to try to get to the west hall. Don't have any diamonds yet, so maybe that's not a good idea just yet. We'll go through the courtyard. Alright, I gotta be careful because I'm making these double steps. Alright, pantry, breakfast nook, locksmith. Go for the breakfast nook because we do need to get our food up. Okay. Add some morning room to our draft pool. Look for diamonds. Tomorrow you will start with 2 extra diamonds. The hallway or the veranda. Do a hallway. There it is. This is where I wish I had. There's the chapel. We do have the protection from red if we want to take it. Or do I want to do the parlor and get the diamonds now? Take the parlor. Solve this puzzle and get 2 diamonds, hopefully. There it is. Okay. This is the only true box. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. One of the other boxes are true. So if this is true, these 2 have to be false. One of the other boxes is true, which would mean that that one would have to be false. And the gems are in the other box with a true statement. So if this one's true, this one could be true, which will point to the gems back to this one, which would mean that is the only false box. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and put a dead end or a connector between the hallway and the other hallway. Hallway, closet, observatory, or passageway. I think we'll take the closet and attach the hallway. Just get extra items. That's good. Extra steps. And I could have swore he bought the t-shirt that should have put the in here. Okay. Let's go through the parlor now. Pantry, corridor, or dark room. Corridor allows us to go forward. Dark room allows us to go forward, or pantry goes upwards. I think we'll take the pantry. More coins and an apple. Alright, if we can get in the foundation, we're golden. Chapel, guest bedroom, commissary. I'm going to take the chapel. I know we're protected from the chapel. We used the order of the chapel glasses, the windows, to solve the tombs puzzle, but I'm pretty sure there's probably more to it. We did find one that gave a name before, so maybe we need to find the names of the people. Let's see, we got to connect to the foundation, so I think we'll take the side door first. The den, bedroom, or security. I'm hoping to get the safe so it can tell us what day it is. And then we just got to figure out the time with the clocks to get into the downstairs. Den will give us another gem, which will be useful. So I think we'll take this one for now. But I do want the security room today. Okay. Just seeing maybe if one of these clocks in here had something to do with the clock tower. Alright, let's try to go up to the chapel and connect to the foundation. There's the gift shop. A hall of mirrors. The rotunda. We do have enough for the rotunda. It can rotate, which is helpful. Well, right now it's not required. The hall of mirrors, I would like to solve this puzzle. Alright, we gotta be certain that we can come in through multiple directions. We haven't gotten into the foundation just yet, so I don't want to put this here. So I think we'll take the gift shop for now. Now we bought all that. We're gonna get 8 trophies to get the blue tents. Here's the foundation. Alright, we do not have a connection just yet. So let's see if we can go down. Guest bedroom, workshop, or lavatory. Lavatory would be nice. Experimental house features. We can try to get some bonuses. We need the boiler room close by to it. So let's see if we can get that. We did figure out 9 and 3, but we need the boiler room close by. And this is 3 computers we now have. 2. We didn't take the security room yet. Right, while drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, for each bedroom you draft after your second, whenever you draft an archived floor plan, spread dirt to the driveway, set your steps to 40, gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Alright, while drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan, that's very specific, for each bedroom you draft after your second, don't have any bedrooms just yet, whenever you draft an archived floor plan, we don't have that yet. If we get it soon, it will be blocked because we have the protection for the red. I think we have a better chance of getting a drawing room than 3 or more bedrooms. We don't have the shovel yet, so I think 3 gold for each red room in your house. Alright, we are looking for the boiler room now to connect to the lavatory. So I think we're going to go back down to the hallway and try to get the garage. Still gotta watch our steps. Don't have a shovel yet. What time was the clock on the clock tower? Let's see, if this is little hand, this is hour, this is minute. If this is north, I don't know how to determine which one would be what time. Alright, hallway. It's the dining room. Kinda want to take that because we're hurting on steps today. I know we got up to 5 already, so I don't think the lunchbox is going to help us. Corridor, hallway, or dining room. I think we'll take the corridor because both hallway and dining room will have a blockade, and if we can get them later, that'll be nice. Keep them in our drafting roundabouts. Alright, morning room, bedroom, or kitchen. Morning room's the only one that allows us to continue on. Well, we'll start with 2 additional diamonds. Alright, there's the car keys. So now I really do want the garage. I've read over this before, so I'll take a moment if you guys want to reread it. You can pause the video or whatnot. Okay. Alright, West Wing Hall, guest bedroom, or dark room. We'll be protected from dark room. We can get an item out of it. Or the West Wing Hall. I think we'll take the dark room. Here's a gem. Alright, looks like we can need a key card. Yeah. So we'll go this way then. Still trying to fill in the map. Furnace, weight room, observatory. Observatory is a dead end. Furnace is a dead end. So I think we'll take the weight room. We'll be protected. I think this is the last protection we'll get. I can put a dead end room in front of us now. Bedroom, hallway, conference room. That's a shame. Alright. I think we'll put the bedroom. Pop in to see if there's any items in here first. The extra 5 steps were nice. But I'm not seeing any items. There's a die. That will be helpful. Alright, let's go up through the weight room. I am hoping for the breaker room or the boiler room. I think we'll take the passageway. Although we can do a redraw. Now I connect the lavatory. Or I can try again and hope for the boiler room. Nope. I think we'll take the kitchen. Solarium's very tempting. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. The kitchen will help with food and steps. I don't see any free food in here, but metal detector's going. There's a key on the floor. For each green room, there's 15. Okay. Let's try the dark room again. Still hoping for the garage. Oh, that's right, we need the key card. Darn, I really should have gone for that room then. Okay. Let's try the gift shop. Alright. There's the utility closet, so we know it's in rotation. But I want it on the west side, so that way we can get it outside. So I think we'll take the drawing room. We were able to solve the safe in here last time, which was good. Just real quick, if you guys want to pause again to read through it. Okay. Library, mage chambers, office, or redraw. I think we'll take the office. Get some more coins spread about. Or we can do a redraw and hope for a northern room. This is what I was afraid of. 2 dead-end rooms. Guess we'll take the observatory. See what bonuses this can give us. Everything's on sale. And a key. Okay. Guest bedroom, hallway, passageway. I'll take the hallway, but we're going to go back through the foundation to see what we can get. Everything is half off. It's still 110. Oh, in the commissary. We haven't gotten the commissary yet. Alright, let's go to the foundation. Bunk room, Dove Cove, walk-in closet. Let's rotate. So I want to go to the west. I still want to get... Still no shovel. There's a coin. Gotta love the metal detector sometimes. I would have never have seen that. There's the boiler room. I'm going to take it, but is it too far away from the lavatory? Library goes up. Hallway will double us back. Do I want to take it, chance it? But I do not know. I'm going to take the hallway. This could be a dead-end room. Storeroom, pool hall, or locksmith. I think we'll go to an items, so I think we'll take the locksmith and see what special locks they have. Special keys. Prism key. Okay. And then the lockpick kit I like taking. Let's go back through the hallway now. Still hoping for the garage, but we'll see what we can get. There it is. Here's the problem. We don't have the... We don't have it opened. We gotta get the... Take the West Wing Hall. Really hope I don't regret that. Get another hallway. Let's try our lockpick. Bunk room. Mail room. Veranda. Take the veranda and connect the dark room. There's the sledgehammer, that's good. Haven't come across any chests yet. Alright, workshop, coat check, gymnasium. We don't have any items in the coat check, I believe. Let's take the workshop and connect the two. See what items we can make. There's gears in here. Can I take any of these? No. Just a battery. We have the hammer, we have the battery. If we can get the broken lever. Yeah, let's get that. Helps us with lock rooms. Alright, it's now connected back to the dark room. We're good on filling up our map. We're almost filled in the map. So I think we will go up through the West Wing Hall and hope for another garage. We're out of diamonds. Alright, so to the hallway then. Gotta get some more diamonds. No, I'm going the right way. Okay. storeroom, pool, or solarium. We did buy the trunks, so let's see. Oh, we don't have the diamond. Dang it. Alright, well at least we're getting 2 diamonds from the storeroom, but we blocked ourselves this way. Should have used our special key for this room. Would have got another hallway. Alright, we only have 1 access point then. We have the 2 diamonds, so now I don't want the garage. Still don't have a shovel. Got plenty of picking spots. Alright, coat check, indoor nursery, office. Office is the only one we can check without soft locking ourselves. Let's to get the safe in here. I don't see any allusions to numbers anywhere. Maybe on the computer. Okay. Let's try going back to the kitchen. Stock up on some food because we are hurting on steps. Still don't know where to look. Could brute force it, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, let's go back to the kitchen. Straight down to the dark room, weight room, up to the kitchen. Yeah. Use what coins we have. Actually, do a Chef Child. That's a decent amount of steps. Okay, back up to 40. Go through the office. Try to push on a little bit. We didn't get a way to open the antechamber. I wasn't looking for coins. Just remember though, we did the office, so. Library. Oh, this will show us the date. Today's December 16th. Alright, let's try it. December 16th. And we just gotta figure out what time it is now using the clock room. Should be able to get back down there no problem. December 16th. Yeah, we can go all the way down to the morning room. No, I don't see any coins in here. December 16th. Alright, 12. It's backwards, so 1, 2. I think we will set it for 3 o'clock. December 16th, 3 o'clock. Or if we have to go an hour later, maybe we'll do 4 and just wait in that room for a few minutes. Because time does go quickly. December 16th, 4 o'clock. I can't tell if it's AM or PM. Can't see the clock tower from out here. Okay. December 16th, 4 p.m. is what we're going to try. Alright. So we gotta go back to the office to check the electronic mail. Still locked. I don't know how long we should wait in here. I wish there was a clock in here. Or at least tell us what time it would be. Well, we made for 4 hours. So let's go back then and see if we cannot wait till 4. We'll be open for 4 hours. sitting here staring at the clock. Alright, appears to be a second is a minute. You have to set it at least an hour in advance. So if I went back and set it for 3 o'clock, it wouldn't work. I do apologize for being a long episode, especially with most of the time being stuck in this particular room. We now notice that this one here is frozen. Set to 1:30. Alright, so if my theory is correct, that today is December 16th according to what it says in the library. It is now 3 o'clock. It'll take about a minute for the clock to go around for another hour. If we go back to that room, and hopefully it'll unlock. We have 4 hours to unlock it, so I don't have to really rush to get back down there. But we only have 12 steps left, so I don't think we're going to get into room 46 today. There's a clock. Alright, now it says it's 3:15. While we're waiting, we need door 8 still. Room 8. Room 19. We did get the casino, but we haven't used it yet. We got the conservatory, but we haven't gotten that one yet. Okay. Alright, it's 3:30, so let's head back down that way. Got about 30 seconds. And if we are correct, it should open. Really hope it does. It would feel pretty beneficial. I don't want to keep running back and forth with only 7 steps left. I know it'll be unlocked for 4 hours if we are correct. I wonder if it'll just swing open on its own. Alright, it's got to be at least close to 4 o'clock now. Just waiting another 30 seconds, and then if it doesn't open, we'll probably end up ending the episode soon. Okay, I don't think it's going to open. I must have something wrong with it. Oh, it's almost 4 o'clock. I got a little impatient. So I guess it's not second a minute. It's probably a little bit slower then. I do apologize if there isn't much content in this video, but I do enjoy you all continuously viewing in and checking out and commenting on these. It's been so much fun playing this game. This has been episode 40 now, and I honestly did not think I'd be getting this much videos out of it. Alright, that's the 4 o'clock officially. So if this doesn't open, we're going to end the day down there with a couple of steps that we have left. Like I said, I wish it gave some sort of indication that, hey, this is opened. It opened. This is letter 567. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you have left in my presence excuse me, can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you have had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions of this fact. Those of us that have once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost of aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers. Desperation for hope. A desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land, we all dream of the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day that we find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. I can honestly say that letter was worth it. I thank you all for continuing on with me. I think I'm going to end this episode here by ending the day here. I shall see you all in the next episode.